was a God of Destruction, Part 2, Remake. Now, where I left off, Izuku and the class of 1A are going down to a field to participate in Aizawa's test for what they will have to see who will pass and who will be the one unlucky person who gets expelled. Now, the class goes through normally with Izuku going first since he got first in the entrance exam, having to throw the ball. As Izuku throws the ball, then hits it with a ton of ki blasts, draining some of his energy, but not all of it, clearly, as he's pretty much a pretty good master of ki at the age he's at. Now, the ball goes into space, as Aizawa just says infinity. Izuku continues to get first place on all the tests until one test just doesn't go the same way. Now, this test is the race test versus Bakugo. They both line up as Izuku gets into a position to run, so does Bakugo, as they both start sprinting off as Bakugo moves his hand over towards Izuku and throws a huge explosion at him, trying to sabotage his run. But Izuku dodges the explosion, only to dodge right into a punch. This punch coming straight from a Nomu. As everyone's shocked as Aizawa yells at everyone to get back, as Izuku is slammed through multiple trees and a pole as he's knocked out. As everyone's shocked as the supposed strongest kid in class was easily knocked out by such a creature. They look at it as Shigaraki comes through a portal and stands next to it and laughs, telling the Nomu that he did a good job killing that kid. As everyone's just shocked, thinking Izuku just died, which one of them is going to be next? Now, in Izuku's mind, he starts seeing memories of two different people, one with spiky hair going straight up and one with also spiky hair but not in the same style, one in an orange gi and one in blue sort of battle armor. He continues to see memories of them until they fuse and the memories become one, where they are now the God of Destruction and they have a child with his mother, Inko. Now, this is where he starts seeing his memories, but from the point of view of Vegito, his dad. He starts putting the pieces together until he figures out his dad is the God of Destruction, which he had no clue what is until that day. He then discovers this as he now thinks of what is he going to do. His dad's the God of Destruction. What's going on with all this? As he starts getting angry. He couldn't say he's not going to be able to save his classmates if he continues to be stuck in this dream world. He starts getting super angry until he starts seeing his classmates being one by one killed, which he starts thinking, no, my classmates can't die, as he starts yelling in anger as he wakes up and continues yelling and then yells at the Nomu, I won't let you kill my friends, as he powers into Super Saiyan 1, breaking the seal that blocked his power. Now, Earth is shaking. The amount of power radiating off of Izuku is shocking to his classmates, as he yells at the Nomu that he's not going to be able to kill his classmates and he'll have to go through him. Shigaraki just laughs until he realizes the earthquakes are coming from Izuku's power. As Izuku rushes in on the Nomu, as he punches the Nomu and the Nomu's head comes clean off, as Izuku yells at Aizawa to take the kids and run, as he's not going to be able to control himself much longer, as his power goes higher, where he goes from Super Saiyan 2 to 3 to Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Evolution, and he continues going through these Super Saiyans, even going to Super Saiyan God, as a random person appears right next to Izuku, which would be Vegito, and neck chops him, knocking him out, and then puts a hand on his shoulder, and then instant transmissions right back to his planet. Everyone's just shocked and kind of scared, like, did Izuku just get kidnapped? While Izuku, on the other hand, wakes up meeting his dad for the first time, as Vegito just says, "Welcome, son. It's my first time meeting you and first time meeting me. So, you can't control your powers too well, and that's one of the reasons I sealed them off. But you supposedly broke this seal, so I'll have to train you so you don't end up having to be destroyed by Zeno." As Izuku just like, "Wait, what's a Zeno?" As Vegito just facepalms and says that Zeno is the ruler of the multiverse and he can destroy anything he wants. Izuku gets scared by this but agrees to the training. Now, over the next 5 years, which is only around 5 weeks in the real world, over the next 5 days, 5 years, Izuku learns to control Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3 effectively, while also using some Super Saiyan God, as he doesn't have the pure hatred that is needed or the pure want for the power to save somebody to get Super Saiyan Blue and all of Super Saiyan God and Ultra Instinct just yet. Now, with Shigaraki, he's explaining to All For One how powerful this being was. He says that with a single punch, he defeated the Nomu that they said could kill All Might. All For One starts thinking until he decides to make an army of Nomus, but high-end ones that supposedly give him a harder time. Like, more, like, they're stronger than the ones in the manga right now that, or spoilers, I guess, if you're anime only. They're basically more powerful than the high-end Nomus that Murkrow and Endeavor are beating. So that's something. Now they're talking about making these stronger and high-end Nomus to combat Izuku and supposedly kill him, basically being able to rule the world as villains. While over with 1A, it's been 5 days and they still haven't seen Izuku. Where could he possibly be? They continue wondering, could he possibly have been kidnapped, and all these sorts of things, hoping that Izuku isn't gone forever. Now, after all of this supposed confusion, Izuku returns with Vegito, and Vegito goes back to his planet, as everyone's wondering, "Izuku, where were you?" Izuku just laughs and says, "Oh, I was with my dad training so I can control my powers. If you remember when I was fighting that creature, I went from Super Saiyan 1, 2 to 3, then Super Saiyan Blue, and even God, and I didn't know how to control it. So my emotions completely took over me, and my dad had to supposedly intervene." Now everyone's just wondering, wait, Dad? As Izuku continues to explain what he had to do, or like whatever had happened, they supposedly understand, as Izuku is brought into the teacher's lounge to understand what happened while he was gone, even though Whis was there to help with his studies over the 5 years, so he's already pretty much a higher level than the rest of his class. And that's where I'm going to leave it off, guys. I thank you all for watching. If you watched the video earlier today, which was What If Deku used 3 swords out, and I thank you all for watching. this part of What If Deku was a god of destruction. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I might start doing longer videos. I'm still not sure about my schedule and schoolwork. See ya guys, bye.